Hi everyone, here's a quick video on how to save dahlia seeds. Within each dahlia seed head lies up to 100 unique dahlia varieties just waiting to be discovered. Dahlia seeds are each genetically different from their parents and seed mates. This is because a dahlia has many ovules and requires each one to be fertilized by an individual pollen grain. Therefore, dahlias grown from seed will not be clones of the parent plant, and each seed within a head will produce a unique bloom. However, dahlias grown from seed will still grow to their full height, flower with abundance, and produce tubers. These tubers can then be saved and stored to produce a clone of the parent plant. In order to collect viable dahlia seeds, the plant must be given enough time to produce mature seeds. So it's important to stop deadheading the plants at least 6 to 8 weeks before the first frost so the seed pods can mature. As a dahlia flower fades, the petals drop, and the seed head becomes pointed and slowly changes color. It will transition from green to yellow before eventually turning brown. As the seed head matures, it gradually dries out. If moisture drips out of the tip of a seed pod when squeezed, it's still too young to harvest. When a dahlia seed head is ready for harvest, it will be brown and papery. I prefer to leave seed heads on the plant until they're completely brown. However, if the first frost looms, you may be able to pick them sooner. To check if the seed is mature, peel back the bracts on the outside of the seed head. If the seed inside is green, it's not ready for harvest. If the seed is elongated and dark gray or black, it's ready for harvest. But when in doubt, wait for the entire seed head to turn brown. Once your seed heads are mature, cut them off the plant, leaving a short stem. Take the heads inside and place them on a paper plate or towel to dry for 24 hours. Write down the name of the seed parent and the year the seed was collected. If you allow the bees to pollinate the dahlias rather than isolate and hand pollinate, you can include the words "open pollinated" in your documentation. This means that you know the seed parent, but not the pollen parent. Next, separate the seeds from the chaff by rubbing the head between your fingers. You can also place the seed heads into a brown lunch bag with some coins and vigorously shake the bag to dislodge the seeds from the chaff. Discard the chaff and allow the seeds to completely dry for a few more days. Then place the seeds into small paper envelopes or seed packets and store them in a cool, dry place until it's time to start them inside in late spring. Since dahlias are octoploids with 8 sets of chromosomes, your resulting blooms will vary. Dominant dahlia traits such as an open disc center, low petal count, small blooms, tall plants, poor form, weak stems, downward-facing blooms, and a single set of petals tend to prevail, while recessive traits such as unusual color, large blooms, and fully double flowers are less likely. Additionally, not all dahlia varieties are good seed producers. Single dahlias produce the most seed, and certain cultivars such as Cornell, Miss Kennedy, Mary Jo, Snow Fairy, and Clearview David are often used in dahlia breeding, since they are good seed producers. While all of this leaves many factors to chance, one thing is for sure. This one-of-a-kind bloom is the handiwork of a gardener and nature working together. And after all, what's more wonderful than a dahlia bloom to call your own? I hope you all have a wonderful day and happy dahlia seed saving. Bye!